Give me life, give me life.
Good morning, YouTube, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world. Welcome back to another video. And as you can tell from today's title, or intro screen I should say, we've actually kind of decided that that's what this is now. It's a weekly vlog. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've been uploading a lot more consistently on YouTube recently, and I'm appreciating the support. There's been a lot of support on the videos and content just in general, and I kind of just wanted to, go for it. I have for a very long time said that YouTube is my preferred platform for content. I love long form. I'm a big user of the platform myself, so it only makes sense for me to actually start really putting in some effort and I suppose some overall storytelling into this channel and kind of why we're even here in the first place. I really enjoyed doing the videos in France, quite simply because they were a bit more of an insight into my life and not just exclusively bodybuilding, but my life as a human being, as an individual, someone who is kind of navigating their late 20s at their own pace, definitely coming into my own as like what do I define as happiness, what do I define as my version of peace, and I want to document that. I think it's interesting. Sorry for being my own biggest fan, but you should all be your own biggest fans as well. But especially with the kind of context of how much time there is left in prep, 6 weeks to go until the first show, I just feel it's relevant to really start telling the story of this process. And I can only apologise for having not done this sooner, quite simply because I didn't think it would be interesting enough to people. But that's what we're going to be doing with these videos moving forward, is at least a weekly vlog. There might be the possibility of more content if we're doing something specific. For example, if we are going to watch another show, if we are going to compete in a show, obviously, which we will be competing in multiple shows, and even if we're training in like a different gym, if we're training in an environment that's new, and then on top of that, any sort of lifestyle stuff, because I am a massive advocate for the fact that bodybuilding should add to your life. It shouldn't take away from it. It should be beneficial, and it's tricky, within a prep environment. It's very hard to navigate those waters, but you can do it. So if I'm at any sort of big social event, which I actually don't think I've got planned at all now that I say that, but we'll vlog that as well. But yeah, there's been quite a lot of changes recently in life. Obviously, in one of the previous videos I mentioned the launching of my business, the Physique project, which has been fantastic. It's been really well received. We've obviously got new clients into the mix, and that's brilliant. It's kind of just reaffirmed that for me, like, this is what I want to be doing with my life long term, is running my own coaching business with the intention of it one day becoming a gym that provides so many more services than just the coaching element and the physical training element of bodybuilding, I suppose, as a discipline. I want the Physique Project to be a place that represents a community of people who are constantly looking for that self-improvement, and that comes in multiple facets. It's not just the physical, it's not just the aesthetic, it's also not just the performative. It's not just, oh, this is a group of people who want to get fitter and stronger. This is a group of people who want to improve their mental clarity. They want to improve their self-belief. They want to improve their self-confidence. They want to feel more comfortable in their own skin, but also more comfortable in the way that they're approaching their lives. And I truly, truly believe that within the next 5 years, that will be a reality. And I cannot wait to be able to kind of reference these early videos and say, we did it. We absolutely did it. So yeah, bit of a tangent there, but that's the other thing obviously in life that is going pretty well at the minute. Lots of changes. Me and Izzy just picked up the keys for our new flat that we'll be moving into across the next 2 weeks as Izzy's parents make a move back from India, where they've been staying for the last 4 years. So that's going to be really fun. One, to have them back in our lives on a bit more consistent basis, but also it marks the start of a new chapter for me and Izzy. Like, we've lived together let's say we've cohabited for the last sort of 2 years now, and it's gone brilliantly. Like, we're closer than ever, I would say, as a couple, which is wonderful. But we've never had our own space that's been truly ours. We've lived in Izzy's parents' home for the last 8 months of this year, whilst they've been in India. And then previous to that, we were living in my sister's flat in London, because my sister and my brother-in-law live in New York. So we've never had a place that we could truly call our own. I'm just going to overtake this guy because he's going very slowly. There we go. Sorry, mate. If I'm overtaking you in my '07 Toyota, you're going slow. But anyway, on to what we were talking about. So we've got the flat move. That's going to be part of today's video. So as I say, today's video is really going to be prep update. Just on my way over to meet my friend Matt, who is a long-term client and an even longer-term friend, a lifelong friend. Going to meet him for a coffee, have a little bit of a catch-up on all things life. Then it's off to train at Corpus. We've actually got D-volume legs today. It's a bit of a surprise change to the program because my body weight this week has just been very stagnant. I hit a new low of prep last week at 156.8. Absolute victim weight, like baby weight. And this week we've been kind of trying to get back to the baseline of that, or closer to it at least, after a high day last Sunday, which was 3.1k calories, and that it's just sort of held. Had my check-in from Zach this morning, sent over shots to him yesterday. He was very happy with the visuals, as am I, to be fair. I think the look has improved this week, certainly through the lower body, a lot sharper in the legs and stuff than we were the week before. But on the scales, we're seeing signs of potential fatigue, so where the body is holding onto water and just not really responding in the way that we would like it to. So as a result, we've got him with 2 D-volume days, which will be today and tomorrow. D-volume legs and a D-volume push. For those who do not know, a D-volume session is quite simply where you still turn up to the gym, you still turn up with the same sort of level of intensity towards your sets, but you just do less overall volume. So on any movements today that I would typically do 3 sets, I'll do 2 sets. And on any movements that I would do 2 sets, I'll do 1 set. It's just to basically give the body a chance to catch up to itself, because it's in a bit of a spiral right now. If that doesn't see the result that we want to see, then unfortunately for me, it looks like calories will have to be dropped again, just to kind of give the body the push that it needs to keep responding. I really don't want that. for the obvious reason that I'm already hungry. I'm already having days where this whole process is a lot harder than it's been, and I don't I don't look forward to that being even harder. I'm not going to shy away from that. If that's the reality, then we'll fucking do it. Like, it doesn't matter. If the dial needs to be turned up, we'll turn it up and we'll make it work. But in an ideal world, we do this devolume and we see some sort of positive response from it. Going into next week, we are able to just keep cruising on the calories that we're on and see body weight come to where it needs to be. We've got, 7 honest pounds because we've had this fluctuation. I'd say that realistically my baseline right now is 158, but the lowest I've been this week is 156.8, and the highest is like 161. So that fluctuation in between is a bit crazy, but I think the honest weight is 8 pounds. We've got about 7 pounds to pull off, 7-8 pounds, which we'll do, and it's going to look fucking crazy because we're already looking good, but I want to look great. Do you know what I mean? And there's always that little bit more that you can push to get to where you want to be. But that's kind of it. I mean, there's nothing else really to report in terms of where we're at in prep. We're deep. We're in the deep end for sure. The struggles have become a lot more obvious. Difficult for me to ignore. In fact, that's the way that I would describe it. And we're just going to keep pushing. We've got literally 6 weeks left now. Excuse me. 6 weeks left to basically just nail every step. And that's all we can do at this moment in time. It's not like we're going to gain any muscle in the next 6 weeks. We're literally fighting for every pound that we've got, so that when we step on stage with absolutely nothing on in terms of body fat, we put the best package forward that we can possibly present, and that's what the last 2 years has all been about. I'm really excited to do that now. I recently bought my last pair of trunks, so now I'm the proud owner of 4 pairs of 4 thongs, which is something I never thought I'd be saying in my life. And then we've sent off our posing song of choice to Matt Butcher, posing coach extraordinaire, and overall just a nice guy. Matt, if you end up watching this, that's my shout out to you, mate. You're welcome. Bit of free publicity. But yeah, send that over to Matt. He's going to put together a routine for me. He's a very, very good poser. I'm looking forward to what he puts together. For those who don't know, in bodybuilding competitions, you basically come out and do your mandatories. The poses everybody knows, sort of like a front double bicep and all that good stuff. That's what you get judged on. And then everybody gets a minute to perform their own routine. Because it is, at the end of the day, you've put the work in to kind of have your time under the lights. So it is quite performative. And I've not been doing a great job myself, so to take that off my hands, I've gone through Matt. He's going to put it together for me, and then I just have to put the work in terms of practicing it, getting it to a point where I'm happy with it, and hopefully not fall over on my arse on stage. But yeah, I think that's literally all the talking that I've got for you guys today at this point. The way that it's going to run, just to repeat myself probably, we're meeting Matt for a coffee now. We're going to go and train devolume legs. I'll try and probably put some posing in afterwards, because that'll give you guys a good idea as to actually what I'm talking about, like how I'm looking. Bear in mind that whenever you pose after legs, it is a bit distorted. All the blood in your body goes to your legs, and you look like Mewtwo from Pokemon a little bit, because everything's like blown up on the bottom, and you're just skinny on the top like a raisin. Then we're going to go home, probably have some food or whatever, and then me and Izzy have got a big day ahead of us. We'll do a flat tour because that'll be fun. We have got to go over to the flat, take a kind of a recce of everything that's there, anything that we want to report to the landlord and stuff like that. And then we're going sofa hunting, possibly a trip to Centre MK to like get some other little bits and pieces. And yeah, overall, just start to kind of slowly but surely move some bits into the flat. But the big job today is the sofa. If we can get that done, holy shit, I will be so happy, because that was just like something that's on my mind. I feel like, when you move into a new place and you don't have anywhere to sit down, that's an issue. So I'll see you guys probably next time I'll speak to you will be in the gym. I think we'll do a little bit of in the gym vlogging, just talking through why I'm using some of the movements that I'm using, what I'm finding difficult in prep, what I'm not finding difficult in prep, and we'll just kind of go freestyle. That's what I want these vlogs to be like, a little bit freestyle, calm, cool, and casual, just like me. I'll see you guys at Corpus.
Rolo. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Direct from the car.
What are we doing?
Today we are going to the flat. We picked up the keys yesterday, so we're going to the flat. We're going to do an itinerary, because apparently we've been told to check the entire flat for cracks, dirt, blemishes, everything. Otherwise you get stung with it at the end of the tenancy or something. So yeah, going to make an itinerary, take some pictures, and then we're going to measure the space and see what we've got to play with in terms of furniture and placement and all that jazz. And then we are going to go to a couple of outlet stores, and see if we can find a sofa, because we have a bed, we have no sofa. And we don't have a desk or table or chairs, so that is the first port of call today.
So basically, to update everyone, we'll do a flat tour, because everyone on the YouTube has not seen the flat. I did tell everyone this morning that we are moving and we've got a new place, so it's very exciting. But yeah, as Izzy said, the main objective today is to get a sofa. Realistically, if we find one that we like, because we're very much so, we want this place to be ours. We don't want it to be something that just makes do. We want to, within budget, make this place feel at home. Yeah. I think that's the goal collectively, isn't it?
Yeah, agreed. So we will see you when we get there.
Right, so welcome to the new flat. It's going to be a very quick tour, because it's not a very big flat, although this room is very deceiving. So, as you see, just came through the entranceway there and opens up into our very nice and very open plan kitchen / living room. Izzy's just doing her itinerary. Say hello.
Hello.
Hard at work. But as you can see, it's a nice big space. We've got some, I guess, original features like the fireplace, which we're hoping to do some really nice things with. You've got these, like, what would you call these on the ceiling? Like the...
Oh yeah, they're like skirting boards, but up.
Skirting boards on the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. They're nice.
Very Victorian.
Very nice original features.
Exactly, and it's a really, really great space. I don't know if it translates over to the camera, but it's pretty big. So we've got some nice plans. We're gonna ask if we can put a TV up on the wall, and hopefully the landlord says yes. And then that will just run down to that extension there or something. Probably gonna have a desk in the corner there, a standing desk. Obviously we've got a nice big space for sofa or multiple sofas, and potentially a dining area over there. Absolute culinary masterpieces are going to be created within this kitchen post-prep. Obviously before then everything will still be boring. We'll take you through to the other areas. I want to transform this tiny little hovel, which isn't focusing, there we go, into a gaming section, but I don't think Izzy's going to allow it. I was literally just going to put... Izzy says I won't fit, but I mean I would fit right now, but I was thinking just put a curtain over there and that'll slot in there just nicely. But yeah, up these stairs we come through to our bedroom, which is once again really nice and light, really like open. You've got to remember, me and Izzy last lived together in a flat in London, which was a wonderful flat that we happily lived in, but it was small compared to this. And once again, double height ceilings. I don't know if this translates, but they're very tall. We're probably getting rid of that chest of drawers because that's just sort of there. And we've also got a built-in wardrobe, massive wardrobe, biggest wardrobe I've possibly ever seen. And once again, more like original kind of features, if you want to call it that. We're going to hire a carpet washer from Morrison's. Been advised by Izzy's friend Lexi to do that, because there's a few issues with, I guess, the carpet just being a bit dirty. That's why we're taking this itinerary, because the flat, it's not dirty, but it's not been like professionally cleaned to a standard that you would then be expected to do that when you move out. So we're just kind of protecting ourselves against that eventuality if that does happen. And then on to the last room, the very important room, which is of course the bathroom. So nice and modern. We've got all the things that you need in here. Nice mirror, cool, repping the new MBW drop. There you go, there's a plug for AJ. Big shower, very big shower. Going to attach my water filter onto this somehow on my shower head. Although now that I'm here, it might have to actually go on that smaller body wash one. I don't know if I'll be able to attach it to that, but I will be able to attach it to the bottom. That's a good point, actually. Interesting. But once again, like super duper tall ceiling in here, so it just feels really breathable and really open, especially for a flat that really is not the largest. Today, we've literally brought over the bare essentials. I guess I should show you what it actually overlooks though as well. We're right on the high street.
You can show in the flat, but please don't show where it is because that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Can you just not?
Yeah. Okay, I won't show people where we're living. That is the tour of the flat as it stands, and obviously you guys are going to get to see this kind of come to life hopefully over the next however many months. We're here for a year. Renting, so we'll see what we can make of it. Hopefully a wonderful and loving space. Would you agree? A lovely, wonderful, loving... Yeah. It's good, isn't it? Oh, and we're going to get some new logs for this fireplace, because those logs aren't up to scratch, are they?
I don't mind them, but you
No, they're shit logs.
You're going to do your thing with that.
I'll speak to Ian about those logs, he will not be happy. Cool. That's going to wrap up the tour. We're going to set up the things that we do have here right now and then shoot off and do some sofa hunting. So we'll see you probably in the sofa place. One of the funny things about this move is there's actually another out of office. Would you believe it or not? Mine and Izzy's favourite coffee place that we've been living in recently. There's also one here. So we're going to go and grab a coffee. We're just pulling up to the Willen Hospice furniture store to go sofa hunting. Do you think, Izzy? Tell the people. Are we going to find the sofa of our dreams?
Hope so. I don't want it to take too long.
We don't want it to take too long.
Find the golden nugget.
The nugget. The needle in the haystack. The golden goose of sofas. Right, wish us luck. She's looking very comfortable. Huh? No, we're not having that just for us. What if anyone else comes over? You don't care? That is a steal. But it's quite out there.
I don't think it would go with the flat.
It could go with the flat, but the problem is, if we do that, everything else has to be...
Has to go around it.
Yeah, it's quite a statement piece, isn't it? It's nice though.
It's cool, but I don't think it's the one.
Izzy says no to that, and I agree. It's cool, but probably not what we're after. There's not actually a lot here, to be honest, so we might be very quickly moving on to the next place. But we'll have a look around. So it's not a sofa, guys, but we have found a TV cabinet that we're not against.
There's a new TV.
Yeah, no, and it is.
And it looks new.
It looks new according to Izzy. She's got a good knowledge of the new wood.
Argos.
It does.
65 quid.
It does. It's a good price. Would you pay that on what's it called?
Vintage.
No, what's the thingy that they sell, the programme?
Auction.
Yeah, auction.
£65.
But yeah, that's definitely a potential. My only concern is that it might be a bit too dainty for our TV.
I think it might be too big.
And Izzy thinks it might be too big.
Too long.
But I think what we should do is go to the other place and look at what they've got, and then we can actually always come back and potentially grab that.
Potentially grab it. We can always see if they do returns.
And we can always see if we could just grab that and put it on the other place at Marketplace. Like a cheeky tenner. That's terrible, isn't it? This is a charity. Oh well, we'll go to the other place and see. So me and Izzy just drove all the way around the block, moved the car, and we were there, and now we're here. So not very smart, but we're going to go into the Age UK furniture store. Hopefully it has a little bit more stock in the way of sofas, but maybe everybody's come out this weekend for a sofa. We'll find out very soon. Love this, by the way. Love this. Izzy doesn't like it. This is a much, much bigger space. Okay, I'm coming. Much bigger space to show you guys. That last place was very it was like, what? A fraction the size of this? This is a big old warehouse. Big fan. 60 quid.
It's not very comfy.
That's so nice though.
I like this a lot. Sit on it, it's not that comfy.
Let's give it the butt test. This is the ultimate test because me being in prep, I've got no cushion of myself. It is hard, but could we fluff it up?
I mean, I like a firm sofa. I don't like to be sinking in. We'd have to get it clean, probably.
I think the main thing is it is hard. We'd have to have another one that's like the comfy sofa, and this is like the decor sofa.
But it's only 60 quid.
It is 60 quid,
I like the
and it's
colour.
really nice colour, and I like the design. There's a lot here, guys. There's a lot here. This is going to be fun. This is going to be the actual tour of sofas. Really hard.
Really hard.
God, it's like my arse is like the ultimate sofa test at the minute as well, because it's just a plasterboard.
I don't like these. They remind me of like really old people.
This sofa feels like a retirement home sofa.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a sofa that you sit on to die.
This on the other hand.
That's really nice.
This is new, it's 600 quid.
600 quid? Yeah, sod that.
This is nice though.
That's not what we're about.
This is comfy.
Get off of it. 600 quid.
Right.
Wow, what? I have a chair. Sold.
It is just fine.
Guys, what do we think?
It's squeaky as well.
We really like the look of this sofa. quite, what would you describe? Quite chic.
It's comfy when you like get right back into it.
We're thinking we can plump this up. What we're gonna do?
We're going to ask if they do returns to see if we can get it and if we can get it into the flat. Because we don't actually know if we can get it into the flat. And also, we're going to see if, what else are we going to see?
Deposit or like just hold it.
If we can hold it for a bit.
Because we can't fit it. Can't fit that in the car.
I think we need to, let's measure this way to see if we can get it in the flat, and we can measure
Yeah.
the distance across the
Good point. Okay.
walkway.
Update on the sofa, guys. So, the lady, the older lady,
Yeah.
has said she's going to hold it for us until tomorrow, which is nice. So we're going to go to Oliver Bonus.
And M&S.
And M&S. Why we're going to M&S, I've not even told people. We want to get high quality
Basic bits.
basic bits. So we're going to go, yeah,
Vinegar, oil,
that kind of stuff.
pepper, like nice quality stuff that we're going to use every day. And then we're going to go to Oliver Bonus to get one of those electric diffusers, and I've seen one online.
Relatively cheap as well, that.
I think it's like 40 quid, 45 quid. But you might need to get the oils to go in it as well. But yeah, compared to like White Company and stuff, it's like half the price. So
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm picking food out. I had Meals on Wheels today, so picked out bodybuilder lifestyle.
Anyway,
you know.
we're going to go and source those bits and then come back here tomorrow and see.
Yeah,
I
so
think maybe then we can go to Emmaus as well.
we'll measure the flat again, the entryway. That's why we didn't just jump at that, because we actually don't know if we'll be able to fit it in. So that's
And
the
I
reason
want to
why.
figure out as well if we can get it cleaned professionally, because it is quite, like, it needs a good
Are you
clean.
going to do that tonight then?
I'll see, yeah.
Okay. Hello everyone. You rejoin us after quite a successful trip to the shopping centre, in my opinion. God, I was close to that car. We picked up our Oliver Bonus diffuser, so that's good. And then as we were kind of going around M&S doing the fun stuff, we realised that most of the fun stuff is the stuff you can eat, which I'm obviously not eating because I'm in prep, and Izzy's really not eating because she's on a meal plan by me. So that might have to be saved for another video another day. I was just saying how most of the fun stuff in M&S is the stuff that you eat, really, isn't it? And we're not eating that stuff.
Yeah.
So now we're going to head back to the flat. I'll probably close off this video. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's vlog. So, I hope that it comes together nicely. A little bit more of life and less of gym, which is always good. And obviously you guys can look forward to more updates in the future on the move, the flat, life in our new abode, and how nice our Oliver Bonus aroma diffuser smells. So, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, it helps out massively. Izzy, you got anything to say to the lovely people of YouTube?
Bye.
Just bye?
Yeah. Done.
Bye!